Gielinor, the magical world of RuneScape. It's divided into chunks for easy use. Welcome to Chunkman ddk, the series where I conquer the landmass of Gielinor by doing tasks and unlocking chunks. Last episode we unlocked 2 chunks. Both chunks were unlocked by killing bosses. The first by completing our last Chaos Elemental task by killing it 250 times. And the second by killing Callisto for the first time. Our map expanded with the chunk with the exit of the underground pass and the playing field for pest control. Unfortunately, we don't really have that many options if the combat achievements from the lower wilderness bosses aren't an option. We could go back to Callisto to get the 50 kill count, and that would actually probably be one of the fastest tasks, but then I would have to get a team again, and it's Saturday at the moment, so that might not be that easy with all of the PKers around. So let's just do something else in the meantime. If we look to clues, for example, we don't really have unlocked any more steps, and I don't really want to do more medium clues until we unlock more steps to just make it a little faster. So for now, we might as well do some total levels. We are currently at 1785, so we need 15 levels for the next milestone. And as you can see, we have a couple of levels which are fairly close to the level, and I'd really like to get somewhat of a head start on 85 Slayer, where we could try to do the Abyssal Sire, but maybe getting half a level or a full level with our new whip equipped, that might be a good idea. And we'll see what kind of levels we will be able to get. We still have a lot of supplies in the bank, so let's first of all use those and see how far we get with those. First level 72 Herblower, which now also means we can make arranging potions, which will be a very big help in everything we will do. 73 Prayer, 81 Attack, 76 Farming, and there we have 85 Fishing, which also means we are 10 levels off our next task completion. Another fishing level also means another cooking level. That's 93 cooking already. And that's a crafting level, level 76. We're doing the hard clue we still had in the bank while doing some Slayer. And our current task is Black Demons, so I really wanted to get this out of the bank so we can get a new one. And actually, if we look at the steps, we are now at 5 steps completed, which means if we dig here, we will get a casket. So we were a bit lucky to get this casket from only 1 clue, and it was a 6-stepper, so we really went to the full extent of the possible steps. And if we look to our collection log for clues, hard clues, we are still stuck at 4 clues completed in total. We don't have any unique, while there are a ton of uniques which would be very useful. But what we are looking for is a black dragonhide body to complement our black dragonhide chaps. So let's see here in the Abyssal Nexus what we are going to get. And we get another pair of chaps. Okay, well, maybe we can get another couple of hard clues completed within this Slayer level, so who knows. If we would get a lot closer to the 10 completed, that would be another task. That would be actually really great that we can do these 2 tasks at the same time. But off to the Black Demons we go. This is probably going to take a while until we get the 84 Slayer. And there's 82 Attack. We are halfway the Slayer level, so maybe we get another range level and a prayer level. But I don't think we will get another attack level. And there's 95 ranged. We are 40k away from the Slayer level, so that won't take that long. And there we have 84 Slayer, which means we only need one more until we can kill the Abyssal Demons and the Abyssal Sire. We are currently 794 total levels, so we need 5 more. We're fairly close with the prayer level and the attack levels, so let's keep doing some Slayer. We'll need to get that extra level sometime soon anyway. 83 attack. And with these few ashes, that's 74 prayer. We could use rigor, but that's a long way away. And now we only need 3 more levels, and I really just want to get this attack level. We are already 25% of the way to 85, but I don't think we will get this with this grind. So let's get that attack level, and then we're probably going to round off with 2 levels of construction. And there we have 84 attack at gargoyles, and we're currently 34% on our Slayer level up to 85. Now we're missing 2 total levels to complete the task, and like I mentioned, we will be going for some construction as we still have some planks from all of the Inklings. But first of all, let's make a pit stop somewhere else. With all of the Slayer we have been doing, we have collected 9 longbones, and as we are going to do construction anyway, we might as well just trade in these bones for the experience. We're currently 49k XP from the next level, so let's see how far this will get us. 40k 500 experience, so not that bad. That means we only need 9k more experience for level 67, and then we have enough planks in the bank, oak planks from the eclectic Inklings, to get to 68. And there we go. A couple of larders later, and this is 67 construction. Only 1 more level to go, and we can finish our task. We're really close to the level, and this didn't take really that long. Construction is a fast skill if you have the planks for it. But for the level, I'd like to get an upgrade for the house, which is a mounted Amulet of Glory. First of all, we need to build the room, which is a quest hall. There we go. And build. And then in the guild trophy space, we can build the Amulet of Glory. For the level, of course, level 68. And our task completed. And the big advantage of having this Amulet of Glory here is while we do not have access to the teleports on the glories we wear, or have in our inventory for that matter, we do have the teleports over here. So this is going to be an amazing part of quality of life if you are doing clues, as we will just be able to teleport to the house to get a hold of these teleports, which are fairly difficult to get by if we would have to walk to one of these 4 places. We could have done this a little bit before, I think, as soon as we made a glory, but hindsight is always 2020, I guess. But I'm happy to finally have this Amulet of Glory here with the teleports in our house. But either way, we made the 1800 total level milestone. So let's go and finish that task on our spreadsheet, and then let's see which chunk we are going to get. Another total level task, our 72nd already. I thought we were going to slow down a little bit on the level front, but we keep going as we pretty much bank a lot of our skills while we are doing Slayer and such. So, our 1800 total level task has been completed. So 72 total level tasks done and 261 chunks unlocked in total. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was the playing ground for pest control. So now we have the option to unlock the lobby of pest control, which personally I don't think this would be a bad chunk to unlock, as we could do the minigame then. We have been getting a lot of not so good chunks, but surely this is the one. Let's pick a chunk. Okay, guess not. Ah, more of a randar. This just doesn't help. And it even unlocks more chunks we really don't have anything to do with. So let's keep continuing until we get something good, I guess. For our next chunk, I'd really like to go back to Callisto. So if we look to our collections logged for Callisto and Artio, we currently have 5 Callisto kills. We need 45 more to get to the next KC milestone to get onto the high scores. One thing to mention here is that they are lowering the thresholds to get into the high scores. So in the last couple of weeks, they have lowered it till 40 kill count to get onto the high scores. They say they want to go to 1 kill count for every boss. I will change my tasks to spread them out a little bit more, the second task to get onto the high scores. But if they go under 25 kill count, I'll probably just change everything to 25 kill count. But let's see the next couple of weeks how this will end up. It might be that they stop somewhere because the high scores won't be performant enough. But either way, we have another chance at the dragon pickaxe here. And then we also have the tyrannical ring, which would be our first ring that actually has some stats, I guess. Claws of Callisto wouldn't be useful as we don't have the weapon yet. And then the Voidwaker Hilt, not really sure if this would ever be useful on the account, but okay. So 45 more kills for Callisto, a lot of uniques to get. Let's see how this goes. And that's 10 kill count for the Callisto Adept combat achievement. And that's Callisto Veteran for 20 KC of Callisto. So this is going fairly quickly. Yeah. Of course here. Yeah, I am dead. And that's 50 kill count. We still have a lot of supplies left, so let's just keep going for a bit. We currently have 53 Callisto kill count. So we only had 3 more and we pretty much ran out of bolts. We only have 14 left. And we just have so many blighted super restores here that we needed to go bank. This went pretty fast with a decent team, so I'm really happy that happened. But we still don't have any of the items yet, and we even haven't seen one yet either. But either way, that was 50 Callisto kills. So when we go and look to the high scores for our account, if we go down, we are now ranked for Callisto with the 53 kill count. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bosses we are now ranked on the high scores. Going pretty smoothly and our list is filling up quite nicely. Now the only thing that remains is to finish that task and then to check our new chunk. Our 31st boss task. If we go for Callisto, we have killed Callisto 50 times. And next one is 100, so maybe if we roll a bad chunk we can immediately go there. But for now, this is Callisto 50 KC completed. That brings us up to a total chunk amount of 262. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was Randar, the main chunk, so with all the access roads to Terranwin and Priv Dinas. And this makes it possible for us to get the first chunk of Priv Dinas, which would be a terrible chunk as we cannot get into Priv. We would need like almost the entire thing here before we can go into Priv, so that would be a very bad chunk. And the other one is not something we can get onto because it's a mountain ridge. So 2 bad chunks that have been added to our pool of 78 possible chunks. But let's see if we can get lucky or if we have to go back to Callisto. Let's pick a chunk. And we get the stones above the lighthouse. Wow. Such a good chunk. Getting closer to Waterbird Island. But okay, yeah. Pretty bad chunk. As I was pretty much expecting, as we have been having terrible luck lately. So I guess we are just going to go back to Callisto. We're still geared for Callisto, so let's just go back. The team is still busy, and we can just rejoin. One thing I might have forgotten is for the Callisto kills here. So we have the 53, and we got 1 mil in loot, primarily in super restores. We pretty much lost, I think, the cannonballs, the grimy toad flags, and a bit of the other drops. Because of the time we got PK'd, but for the rest, it's not actually that useful, the loot. It's pretty much useful if you can stay there a little bit longer if you have more blighted restores and more blighted food. Now let's first of all get back my looting bag, get some more bolts, and then let's get back into action. And that's already kill 76, going really fast. I'm really liking this boss in a small group. We haven't seen any drops yet, but 24 more kills to go and we will have another Callisto task finished. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. No, there's like 10 people. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, that's a second death. We're getting up to 96 kills, so we just need 4 more to finish the task. But we keep getting PK'ers as it's very late at night at the moment. So let's maybe try one more time to get to 100 KC and then we'll call it a night. And not much after that 100 kills. Pretty much all at the same night, which is actually really good. So going to 250 might not be the worst idea. Let's now get out of here first. Make sure we don't get PK'd as well, as there are a lot of PK'ers around. While we are doing that, let's get looking to the loot here. We have 100 Callisto kills logged for 2.4 mil. And we're not doing the most damage as any of the people in the party here, so we pretty much had the low end of the 2.4 mil here. The others probably had like double the loot than we did. But it is really nice that we can do this with a team. Get carried a little bit. It's just for the kill count, so I don't really see an issue in here as we cannot really solo Callisto as well. For the drops themselves, we didn't get any uniques, but we did get a few nice seeds, a bit of magic logs. Nothing really that special or that groundbreaking for the account. So we're still waiting for that dragon pickaxe, of course. Let's get to safety fast and then let's just finish our 100 kill count task for Callisto. And then let's see if we can get a good chunk. That's another pretty quick task completed. I'm really happy that we got to do this all in one night. And we only got PK'd a few times. So this was really a good task. I'm really happy the boss rework, the wilderness boss rework, turned out this way. So we killed Callisto 100 times. We only need the other task for 250 kill count. And that actually might be a good idea to do somewhere soon. For now, we have killed Callisto 100 times. Let's complete it on our spreadsheet. Our boss task is now up to 32. And our total chunk amount is 263. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was the one just above the lighthouse, with some stepping stones. I guess they are here, but not really something we can step on. But they are still counted as landmass. And then we have the possibility now to unlock Waterbird Island, which wouldn't actually be a bad chunk as this would unlock DKs. Although we would need a bit more of the Fremnik province first. So a good thing to get later on in the account, but let's hope we finish Relica first before we get Waterbird Island. But either way, let's see what our new chunk is going to be. Let's pick a chunk. Ooh. We get the Fishing Guild chunk. This is actually a good chunk, I think. There aren't any quests in here. But if I'm correct, we would now finally be able to do something I've been waiting for a very long time. What that mystery is going to be for the next episode. Take a guess in the comments, otherwise we'll see it in the next episode. 3 more chunks added to our map and we're rapidly approaching the halfway mark of the account. It's going to be 83 episodes to reach the halfway mark, so there's still a lot to come. So see you all next time for more Chunkman progress.